Hello, everyone. Nancy Evans here, and this is episode 2 of our mini series, Entrepreneur Rescue Mission. And this, actually, for the whole mini series, we're talking about the 100 things every business must do to succeed online. So the second thing that we're going to talk about, something that's super important, and I am not going to read through every single one because I want you guys to listen to the podcast. This is where I take the time. It's almost like me on Audible. I'm going to basically go through each little topic with you and you can kind of follow along. And you can also download this checklist. It's a huge, really meaty checklist that is fantastic. And whether you are just getting started with your online business or whether you're growing it and you just want to recalibrate, you want to go back and make sure you did all those things that you needed to when you first started. So today's topic is all about finances. And I'm going to go over a very high level. I'm not going to do the individual ones. And I'm going to kind of briefly pause here and there, then give you a couple nuggets, and then that's it. So that's all you're getting today. So finances, before you start a business, just a little disclaimer, it is important to start off on the right financial path. This process can take a little time. However, careful planning and implementation can save mistakes and save time down the road. It so can. You know what is also pretty fantastic? Hiring a great accountant. So I have to do a little plug here. So my accountant, his name is Jeffrey Skolnick, and I'm obviously going to put his link down here. I think I even put it in the checklist, but Jeff has worked with small businesses for over, oh my gosh, I don't even want to get this wrong, but it's been like 35 years. So it's been like over 35 years. So Jeff is incredibly knowledgeable. Every single week, he actually writes blog posts and he actually writes for the local paper. He is a wealth of knowledge whenever it comes to the ins and outs of running a business. And he is tech savvy. He is all about QuickBooks Online. He is very up to date. So check out Jeff Skolnick. His website is actually www.jeffcpaworld.com. So check Jeff out. So again, high level overview. And this is, again, I'm reading this as if you've already done it. So checklist item number 1 is I've written a business plan that includes my startup capital requirements. 2, I've invested my options or sought assistance and registered my business with required government agencies. And I'll briefly go over that. So that's corporation, LLC, and sole proprietorship. If you are not sure what these things mean, do a little research. And then also you can ask an accountant. This is a great question to partner with your accountant on. Let them know that you're curious, you're not sure which, what tax road leads to what, thing in your business. Ask your accountant. 3, I've protected my business name and filed the appropriate documents. So it's the doing business as, and then a trademark search to make sure your company name is not being used. 4, I've created my articles of organization. Articles of organization are required to open a business checking account. You want to keep your business checking account separate from your personal. No matter what anybody else says, keep those babies separate. 5, I've obtained my federal identification number, also known as your EIN, from the IRS. An EIN is often required as well to open a business checking account. In the EIN, just so you know, it's almost like a business social security number, so super important. 6, I've opened my business bank accounts, so you should have a checking, savings, and established online banking for ease. 7, I've determined my payment processing system. That's obviously how people can pay you. So it could look like PayPal, could look like Stripe. A lot of the, before you start to get overwhelmed and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. A lot of the websites and even our website builder, you can link all of that to your website. So a lot of these websites that you build, if they have that e-commerce or the ability to, make it so it flows into having your clients or people check out with you, you can do it that way. If you are a coach or you charge for different services, there are also a lot of different options that you can do that are so simple. Stripe is one of them. You can sign up for Stripe and just basically your business started next day. So next is checklist number 8. I've established a system for proper accounting procedures. I found a system like Quicken or QuickBooks to track my sales, expenses, and profits. And of course, I've identified a source of accounting help and knowledge. Jeff. And then 9, I've started the process of establishing business credit. You want to do this so eventually in the future, if you want to obtain a business credit card, usually they like to see that your business has been around for a while. And it also, again, helps keep the business liabilities separate from your personal liabilities. And then number 10 is I've obtained the necessary licenses and or permits for my area. I've researched and obtained the following, which could be insurance needs, permits, licenses, and then any other requirements. So again, this is not everything, but it's a very high level breakdown of what this could look like while you're building your business. And after you do all these things, your business will be set up and you're ready to start enjoying your efforts. And then it's time to begin marketing, selling, and making money for your new business. So hopefully that helps. If you guys want a free download, actually Jeff has one on his Facebook page. So if you go to Home Business Tax Tips, you can download it there. It's an actual financial checklist that is more meaty than what I just told you. It actually really breaks down each individual thing and gives you some suggestions and recommendations there. So feel free to check it out. This was all about finances, and this is mini series episode 2. You can also check it out on our podcast and download the checklist on byobagency.com. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.